Hey gamers, welcome back to Square One Games. My name is XONEVANT. I'm here to take you guys through Road to Platinum for Uncharted 3. This is our crushing run difficulty. This is chapter 9, what I'm considering firefight number 1. This is right after Cutter falls and hurts his leg. And this firefight can be a little bit crazy, but I'm going to show you guys how to slow this thing down. Everything in this particular fight can totally play to the advantage of yourself. You've got teammates that are helping you. They can act as a really good distraction. Remember, you don't want to run around and try to kill everybody. You want the enemy to come to you because that's what it's trained to do. It's trained to kind of hunt you out, and what you want to do is use that to your advantage. The enemy can totally, keep resupplying you with ammo, grenades. You're going to see that, and hopefully it makes sense to you. So let's go ahead and get things started. First thing you want to do is come around, hit the steps, hit square. You don't want to grab this guy's gun. You want to go for cover. That way you don't get shot. Then grab the gun. And the first guy you want to take out is this guy right here. Now, if he doesn't pop out quick enough to where you can blind fire him, sometimes they're going to start. There comes the grenades I was telling you about. And grenades are not a bad thing. If you know how to throw them back, you can get a lot of good kills and pretty quick. The second guy is the guy under the drawbridge. Now you've got two guys over here that you really can't see at this point. And you've got two guys over here. Now notice that all the gunfire is focused on my teammates, right? That's what I was getting at earlier. They're a good distraction. So you can also see that they're actually putting some bullets on those guys as well. I could literally sit here long enough and they would take out these two guys for me. But it would be a pretty long video. So let's go ahead and peek out of cover here. Usually you can edge them out and kill them both. Just use that pillar and that pillar kind of as your cover. Now as soon as they're dead, you want to come over here and grab this first guy's ammo and get a restock. You also want to be careful because the riot shield guys are going to be coming out. There he is, right on cue. Everything can be timed out in these firefights. So what I'm showing you, because I'm doing this live, what I'm showing you will work in your game as well. Now, I want to show you something right now. See how the riot shield guy is just, I mean, he's coming, man. He wants me big time, right? So what you can do is you can just get over here and just start shooting him. And then maybe shoot him in the feet some. And as long as you keep shooting him, he's really not going to be shooting at you. You know what I mean? And eventually you can take him down. So that's kind of what you want. Go ahead and come out of cover. Grab his riot shield if you need to. I usually like to go ahead and wait to get the riot shield. Now that's a strategy you can adapt. If you want to grab the riot shield and try to take out the other riot shield guy, I mean, you can do that. I like to go ahead and leave the riot shield for later and take this other riot shield guy out the way that I took out the first one. So again, I'm just waiting for him to come and get me, and I'm gonna basically do the same thing to him that I just did to the other guy. Here he comes, right on cue. You can also run up here and kill him like this if you want to. But I like to go ahead and, just take him out per usual. And now I want to go ahead and get my riot shield. And now you want to do a couple of things. Let me come back over here so we can kind of be patient. So there's going to be a guy inside the drawbridge area. You've still got the two guys over there. There's no more riot shield guys. There's plenty of ammo. So the first thing you want to do is edge out this guy. Okay? You want to edge out the guy that's in the drawbridge area. You want to make sure that he's down. Now, this particular section, you have this rock wall right here. You want to use that as your protection so that your left side is covered, and then you want to come and take out these guys. They're going to be throwing grenades at you and stuff, but it's okay. Alright, so now we have a bit of a breather. Those guys are down. We want to definitely go ahead and make sure we grab ammo, grenades, whatever you think you need needs to be picked up right now. Check your ammo supply. You can have pretty much any gun at this particular stage in the game because the riot shield is going to come in handy for this next section. Now notice that I have two grenades, so this is kind of what I want to do. I want to run to this section right here. If you can see this, I want to kind of be right there because it gives me protection on my right side and my front, and I can still get some pretty cool lines of sight into that room. And if I lose my right shield, I'm still pretty much protected. Okay, so that's kind of what you want to do. And so let's go ahead and do that, and I'll show you kind of how I'll play this next section out. So this is kind of where I want to be, and what you want to do is come on up on the bridge, and there's going to be some guys that's going to pop out. You want to go ahead and kill them. You also want to kind of be backing up some because there is going to be a guy that comes out with a flak jacket here in a second. I think you might have to walk up a little bit further to spawn him in, and you definitely want to be cautious with him. So you want to toss both your grenades into the room and get some hits on the flak jacket guy. And notice I'm right here. If I lose my right shield, then I'm completely protected. There's plenty of ammo behind me, and that's pretty much how you take out that firefight with ease. Alright, so this is going to be fight number 2, chapter 9. This is the bridge. Not that difficult of a fight as long as you know where to put your body at, and I'm going to show you that right here. You want to make a beeline for this next place that I'm going to be showing you. It's going to put you in the best spot to be able to get a lot of kills and take this section out fairly easy. So let's go ahead and get started. You're going to try to run as fast as you can right here, and now you're just going to kind of wait this thing out. You're going to wait for this guy to come down the stairs. It's going to be a guy that's tossing grenades at you. And you're basically just tossing back grenades at this point, trying to use those as like a pretty big offensive weapon. They're going to kind of start coming down these steps, and that's when you're going to want to start kind of tossing grenades at them. And if this guy comes up on you, can just blind fire him if you need to. And you're just kind of waiting it out, waiting for grenades. That's really what this particular section kind of boils down to. There's another grenade. Just try to aim it out there and get those kills, and that's it. So there's going to be one guy left up here, and if you run out of ammo, you can see that I only have two bullets left. There's a gun actually right there, so you can always pick that up if you need to. If you start running out of ammo, now you can just grab any gun. There's going to be a shotgun up here too. I wouldn't suggest getting the shotgun just because there's some long-range shots you have to put in up here in just a second. And make sure you grab the right shield that was dropped by the guard or whatever, if I can get it. Alright, make sure you have a good gun. I'm checking for more ammo right quick. There's some more. Get as much ammo as you can. There's a couple enemies up here that you need to take out. Wait, more ammo. If it'll let me pick up the ammo. There it goes. Alright, so let's go. So you don't have to switch to your right shield here if you don't want to. I just do it for added protection. Take these guys out. You can always just kind of roll dodge and get to that wall and let the wall kind of be your cover. Now right here, you can't actually see these guys with the right shield, but if you come over here to this little crack in the wall, you can actually take these guys out fairly easily. Now head into the tower. There's going to be two guys that come out around this corner, and you can just take these guys out pretty easy. They got grenades, so they'll probably normally just kill themselves. And then there's going to be another guy. Take him out, and that's going to be it for this particular tower section. So I'll see you guys in the next fight. Okay, so now we're in chapter 11. This is going to be the first fight you come to in chapter 11, and it's right after you do the two puzzle rooms. You're making your way back out of, I don't want to call it a well, but it looks like a well. You're climbing out of this area, and I'm going to show you a place where I like to go. And you can pretty much use anything in this little area to get cover, but there's a place that I like to go, and it's right over this way. There's a little section right here where there's the ladder for a frame of reference, and you can pretty much see all these guys kind of just come into the area here, and they'll probably start throwing grenades at me here in a second, and you can just use those. I mean, they're not even looking at me, right? This is crushing, and what happens is, for whatever reason, they start to really focus on your teammates, and your teammates, if you get in this location, will tend to go to the other side of the room, which makes it really good for you because the only thing you really have to worry about is this brute, which is not hard to take out because you can totally see him coming into the map. You'll know that the fight is almost over when your teammates come back to where you are, and that's because all the guys with the flak gear come out. But now you have all 3 people over here with you, so it's not too hard to take these guys out. If a grenade gets thrown at you, just throw it back, and that's actually a good thing because you can take the guys out really fast. And I mean, that's pretty much all you have to do to get through this section. Is just get you a good place of cover, and then let your teammates do most of the work, and you just kind of sit back and kind of chill. And now it looks like I got maybe 1 scraggler left on the other side of the map, so you can probably let your teammates take them out, but if you want to go ahead and take them out, you can do that as well. I'm just going to run over there and do some work, trying to just keep my cover. But there he is. That should be it.
You see any more?
Yep, that's it.